31 times. Please like and follow our page and stay updated. In 2008, took part in 48 matches and scoring 22 goals. In 2009, participated in 64 matches and hitting the target 41 goals. In 2010, took part in 64 matches and netting 60 goals. In 2011, participated in 70 matches and scored 59 goals. In 2012, took part in 69 matches and tallying 91 goals. In 2013, appeared in 47 matches and scoring 45 goals. In 2014, played 66 matches and hitting the target 58 goals. In 2015, engaged in 61 matches and netting 52 goals. In 2016, featured in 62 matches and scoring 59 goals. In 2017, participated in 64 matches and tallying 54 times. In 2018, engaged in 54 matches and scoring 51 goals. In 2019, took part in 58 matches and hitting the target 50 goals. In 2020, appeared in 48 matches and scored 27 goals. In 2021, participated in 61 matches and scored 43 goals. In 2022, took part in 51 matches and netting 35 goals. In 2023, played 44 matches and hitting the target 28 goals. In 2024, featured in 11 matches and scored 12 goals. Forget lottery dreams. Bayern Munich's players' annual earnings are higher than you thought. Starting off lowest paid, Tarek Buchmann, €150,000. Daniel Peretz, €1,500,000. Bouna Sarr, €1,900,000. Sven Ulreich, €2 million. Jamal Musiala, €5 million. Please like and follow our page and stay updated. Eric Dyer, €5 million. Eric Maxim, Choupo-Moting, €7 million. Rafael Guerreiro, €8 million. Konrad Laimer, €9 million. Dayot Upamecano, €10 million. Kim Min-jae, €12 million. Matthijs de Ligt, €16 million. Leon Goretzka, €18 million. Serge Gnabry, €18,870,000. Joshua Kimmich, €19,500,000. Leroy Sané, €20 million. Thomas Müller, €20,500,000. Manuel Neuer, €21 million. Harry Kane tops the list, earning €25 million per week. Soccer's biggest clubs are money-making machines, generating huge revenue each season. Here's how much every PSG player earns per season. Levin Kurzawa gets €6 million. Manuel Ugarte makes €6.3 million. Kang In is paid €7.5 million. Kimpembe earns a bit more with €7.8 million. Nordi Mukiele brings home €8.5 million. Fabian Ruiz gets €9.3 million. Keylor Navas takes home €11.2 million. The other keeper, Donnarumma, gets €12.9 million. Kolomuani makes also €12.9 million. Marco Asensio earns €15 million. Milan Skriniar receives €16.6 million. Marquinhos is paid €17.2 million. Lucas Hernandez earns €19.4 million, whose man Dembele takes home €20.4 million. And the top earner is none other than Kylian Mbappe, with a whopping €74 million. Manchester City players' earnings per year. Oscar Bob earns £2.6 million a year. Stefan Ortega Moreno earns £2.86 million per year. Ederson earns £5.2 million. Julian Alvarez earns £8.3 million annually. Nathan Ake brings in a lucrative £8.3 million per year. Ruben Dias, worth their weight in gold. He commands a hefty salary of £9.3 million. Manuel Akanji, another gem of a player. Their impressive skills are backed by a £9.3 million annual salary. Rodri, the midfield maestro, earns £11.4 million a year. Phil Foden weaves his magic for a substantial £11.4 million a year. John Stones proves it with his impressive £13 million annual salary. Jack Grealish earns a substantial £15.6 million annually. Bernardo Silva also earns a lucrative £15.6 million a year. Erling Haaland takes home a staggering £19.5 million a year. The undisputed king of the salary game, Kevin De Bruyne, reigns supreme with a mind-blowing £20.8 million annual income. Look at the breakdown of €250 million among these top 16 players. Starting off, Joselu is next in line with €2.5 million. Andre Lunin follows closely with €2.8 million. Arda Güler earns a cool €5.2 million. Brahim Diaz steps up with €7.3 million. Nacho Fernandez brings home €8.5 million. Kepa Arrizabalaga is next, taking home €9 million. Lucas Vazquez makes €9.4 million. Dani Carvajal also earns €10.4 million. Aurelien Tchouaméni also makes €12.5 million. Antonio Rudiger has a sweet deal with €14.5 million. Thibaut Courtois gets €15 million. Jude Bellingham earns a hefty €20.9 million. Vinicius Jr. also takes home €20.9 million. Luka Modric is next with €21.9 million. David Alaba makes €22.5 million. And topping the list, Toni Kroos is the highest paid with €24.4 million. Liverpool player earns per year. Starting of Eamon Kelleher, £520,000 Curtis, Jones £780,000, Harvey Elliott £2,080,000 Wataru Endo, £2,600,000, Luis Diaz £2,860,000, Adrian £3,120,000, Ibrahima Konate £3,640,000, Joe Gomez £4,420,000, Andrew Robertson £5,200,000, Dominic Szoboszlai £6,240,000, Darwin Núñez £7,280,000, Alexis McAllister £7,800,000, Trent Alexander-Arnold £9,360,000, Thiago Alcantara £10,400,000, Virgil van Dijk £11,440,000, and topping the list, Mohamed Salah £18,200,000. Arsenal player earns per year. Karl Hein earns $520,000 per year. Nuno Tavares brings in a salary of $1,560,000 a year. Jurrien Timber brings his talents for a solid $4,680,000 annually. Edward Nketiah keeps the attack sharp, earning $5,200,000 a year. Kieran Tierney brings home $5,720,000 annually. Aaron Ramsdale earns $6,240,000 a year. Alexander Zinchenko is rewarded with $7,800,000 a year. Gabriel Martinelli pockets $9,360,000 annually. William Saliba's defensive prowess is valued at $9,880,000 a year. Bukayo Saka earns an impressive $10,140,000 a year. Thomas Partey pulls in $10,400,000 annually. Declan Rice joins Odegaard in the $12,480,000 club. Gabriel Jesus rakes in $13,780,000 annually. Kai Havertz is a highly paid player for Arsenal. He earns a hefty $14,560,000 a year. Look at the breakdown of €250 million among these top 16 players. Starting off, Joselu is next in line with €2.5 million. Andre Lunin follows closely with €2.8 million. Arda Güler earns a cool €5.2 million. Brahim Diaz steps up with €7.3 million. Nacho Fernandez brings home €8.5 million. Please like and follow our page and stay updated. Kepa Arrizabalaga is next, taking home €9 million. Lucas Vazquez makes €9.4 million. Dani Carvajal also earns €10.4 million. Aurelien Tchouaméni also makes €12.5 million. Antonio Rudiger has a sweet deal with €14.5 million. Thibaut Courtois gets 15 million euros. Jude Bellingham earns a hefty 20.9 million euros. Vinicius Jr. also takes home 20.9 million euros. Luka Modric is next with 21.9 million euros. David Alaba makes 22.5 million euros. And topping the list, Toni Kroos is the highest paid with 24.4 million euros. This is how much every Chelsea player earns per year. Levi Colwill, £260,000. George Petrovic, £1,300,000. Armando Broja, £2,080,000. Malo Gusto, £2,340,000. Noni Madueke, £2,600,000. Robert Sanchez, £3,120,000. Nicholas Jackson, £3,900,000. Axel Disasi, £4,160,000. Carney Chukwuemeka, £5,200,000. Malang Sarr, £6,240,000. Moises Caicedo, £7,800,000. Mark Cucurella, £9,100,000. Enzo Fernandez, £9,360,000. Christopher Nkunku, £10,140,000. Ben Chilwell, £10,400,000. Reece James, £13 million. Raheem Sterling, the king of the Chelsea castle, raking in a king's ransom of £16,900,000 a year. Cristiano Ronaldo's goals tally each year: 2002, 2024. In 2002, participated in 15 matches, netting 5 goals. In 2003, appeared in 36 matches and scored just 1 goal. In 2004, played 60 matches, tallying 13 goals. In 2005, featured in 64 matches, scoring 15 times. Please like and follow our page and stay updated. In 2006, engaged in 60 matches, hitting the target 25 times. In 2007, took part in 60 matches, securing 34 goals. In 2008, competed in 58 matches, notching 35 goals. In 2009, played in 49 matches, scoring 30 goals. In 2010, featured in 59 matches, netting 48 times. In 2011, engaged in 60 matches, registering 60 goals. In 2012, took part in 71 matches, scoring 63 times. In 2013, played in 59 matches, finding the net 69 times. In 2014, featured in 60 matches, scoring 61 goals. In 2015, engaged in 57 matches, securing 57 goals. In 2016, participated in 57 matches, notching 55 goals. In 2017, took part in 60 matches, registering 53 goals. In 2018, featured in 53 matches, scoring 49 times. In 2019, engaged in 50 matches, securing 39 goals. In 2020, participated in 45 matches, hitting the target 44 times. In 2021, played in 65 matches, finding the net 47 times. In 2022, featured in 46 matches, tallying 16 goals. In 2023, engaged in 59 matches, notching 54 goals. In 2024, participated in 18 matches, securing 18 goals. Neymar goals tally each year: 2008 to 2024, 2008 to 2009. Young Neymar set Santos FC ablaze with 13 goals in 44 appearances. 2009 to 2010. Neymar exploded onto the scene, bagging a whopping 42 goals in 60 games for Santos. 2010 to 2011. The fire continued. Neymar kept scoring, netting 23 goals in 45 appearances for Santos. 2011 to 2012. Neymar reached new heights, smashing 44 goals in 49 games for Santos. Please like and follow our page and stay updated. 2012 to 2013. Injuries slowed Neymar down, but he still managed 13 goals in 23 appearances for Santos. 2013 to 2014. The magic continued. Now at Barcelona, Neymar scored 15 goals in 41 appearances. 2014 to 2015. Neymar showcased his skills with 39 goals in 51 appearances. 2015 to 2016. Neymar racked up 31 goals in 49 appearances for Barcelona. 2016 to 2017. Neymar scored 20 goals in 45 appearances for Barcelona. 2017 to 2018. Neymar took his talents to PSG, scoring 28 goals in just 30 appearances. 2018 to 2019, scoring 23 goals in 28 appearances for PSG, 2019 to 2020. Neymar put away 19 goals in 27 appearances for PSG, 2020 to 2021. Neymar scored 17 goals in 31 appearances for PSG, 2021 to 2022. Neymar's touch dipped slightly with 13 goals in 28 appearances for PSG, 2022 to 2023. The magic return. Neymar found his scoring touch again, netting 18 goals in 29 appearances for PSG, 2023 to 2024. The story continues. Neymar has already scored 1 goal in 5 appearances for Al-Hilal. Can he achieve even more? Cristiano Ronaldo's and Messi goals tally each year 2002 to 2024. In 2002, Ronaldo participated in 15 matches, netting 5 goals. Messi's career hadn't begun yet. In 2003, Ronaldo appeared in 36 matches, scoring just 1 goal. In 2004, Ronaldo played in 60 matches, tallying 13 goals, while Messi played in 7 matches but failed to score. In 2005, Ronaldo featured in 64 matches, scoring 15 goals. Messi played 21 matches, scoring 3 goals. In 2006, Ronaldo engaged in 60 matches, hitting the target 25 times. Messi played 33 matches and scored 12 goals. In 2007, Ronaldo took part in 60 matches, registering 34 goals. Messi played 55 matches, finding the net 31 times. In 2008, Ronaldo competed in 58 matches, notching 35 goals. Messi played 48 matches, scoring 22 goals. In 2009, Ronaldo played in 49 matches, scoring 30 goals. Messi played 64 matches, tallying 41 goals. In 2010, Ronaldo featured in 59 matches, netting 48 goals. Messi played 64 matches, scoring 60 goals. In 2011, Ronaldo engaged in 60 matches, registering 60 goals. Messi played 70 matches, finding the net 59 goals. In 2012, Ronaldo took part in 71 matches, scoring 63 goals. Messi played 69 matches, scoring a staggering 91 goals. In 2013, Ronaldo competed in 59 matches, securing 69 goals. Messi played 47 matches, scoring 45 goals. In 2014, Ronaldo played in 60 matches, tallying 61 goals. Messi played 66 matches, finding the net 58 goals. In 2015, Ronaldo featured in 57 matches, scoring 57 goals. Messi played 61 matches, securing 52 goals. In 2016, Ronaldo engaged in 57 matches, registering 55 goals. Messi played 62 matches, finding the net 59 goals. In 2017, Ronaldo took part in 60 matches, scoring 53 goals. Messi played 64 matches, tallying 54 goals. In 2018, Ronaldo competed in 53 matches, notching 49 goals. Messi played 54 matches, scoring 51 goals. In 2019, Ronaldo played in 50 matches, scoring 39 goals. Messi played 58 matches, securing 50 goals. In 2020, Ronaldo featured in 45 matches, netting 44 goals. Messi played 48 matches, scoring 27 goals. In 2021, Ronaldo engaged in 65 matches, registering 47 goals. Messi played 61 matches, finding the net 43 goals. In 2022, Ronaldo took part in 46 matches, scoring 16 goals. Messi played 51 matches, tallying 35 goals. In 2023, Ronaldo competed in 59 matches, securing 54 goals. Messi played 44 matches, scoring 28 goals. In 2024, Ronaldo participated in 21 matches, scoring 20 goals. Messi played 15 matches, finding the net 14 goals.
Famous football clubs earning per week.
How much every Inter Miami players earn per week? Franco Negri takes home $4,800 each week. Robert Taylor earns a weekly salary of $5,800. Goalkeeper Drake Callender commands a weekly salary of $6,750. Tomas Aviles earns $7,400 per week. Nicolas Freire takes home $7,700 weekly. Diego Gomez earns a weekly salary of $9,600. Leonardo Campana earns $11,500 each week. Facundo Farias commands a weekly salary of $12,500. Serhii Krivtsov earns $14,500 weekly. Julian Gressel takes home $21,000 per week. Jordi Alba earns a weekly salary of $24,000. Luis Suarez, a relentless goal scorer, takes home $29,000 each week. Sergio Busquets commands a weekly salary of $163,500. Lionel Messi earns 5,000 times more than Franco Negri. He makes $230,800 per week. How much every Al-Hilal player earns per week? Khalifa Al-Dosari, €8,000. Muta Al-Mufarij, €9,000. Nasser Al-Dosari, €11,000. Muhammad Al-Rubai, €14,000. Saud Abdul Hamid, €15,000. Salih Al-Shairi, €17,000. Yasser Al-Shahrani, €19,000. Salim Al-Dosari, €22,000. Hassan Tambakti, €27,000. Michael, €90,000. Bono, €192,000. Renan Lodi, €207,000. Ruben Nave, €332,000. Malcolm, €346,000. Alexander Mitrovic, €480,000. Khalidou Koulibaly, €667,000. Neymar, a staggering €1,920,000. Can you believe it? Neymar earns over 200 times what Khalifa Al-Dosari brings home. For more interesting videos like this, please follow our page and stay up to date. Tottenham Hotspur player earns per week. Alfie Whiteman. With a weekly wage of £7,500, he certainly isn't short on ambition. Brandon Austin commands a more substantial £15,000 per week. Mickey van de Ven. His £50,000 a week paycheck suggests he's a cornerstone of the future. Guglielmo Vicario. The Italian import earns a weekly wage of £75,000. Please like and follow our page and stay updated. Hugo Lloris. The legend's £100,000 a week salary is a testament to his years of service and leadership. Dejan Kulusevski. The Swedish sensation earns £110,000 a week. Cristiano Romero. His £165,000 a week salary reflects his importance to the team. James Maddison. His £170,000 a week wage is a reflection of his playmaking abilities. Ivan Perisic. The experienced wingback commands a hefty £180,000 per week. Heung-min Son. The South Korean superstar's £190,000 a week salary is justified by his goal-scoring exploits. Harry Kane. The undisputed king of Tottenham. His staggering £200,000 a week wage makes him one of the Premier League's highest earners. This is how much every Manchester City player earns per week. Oscar Bob, £8,000. Rico Luis makes £25,000. Scott Carson gets £30,000. Sergio Gomez is paid £50,000. Jeremy Doku takes home £50,000. Stefan Ortega gets £55,000. Edison earns £100,000. Julian Alvarez takes home £100,000. Matias Nunes gets £130,000. Calvin Phillips earns a bit more, £150,000. Mateo Kovacic is paid £150,000. Nathan A.K. makes £160,000. Kyle Walker makes £175,000. John Stones earns a bit more, £250,000. Jack Grealish gets £300,000. Erling Haaland takes home £375,000. Top earner is Kevin De Bruyne with a whopping £400,000. Stade Rennais FC players earns per week. Omari Wormed earns €12,000 per week. heating up the field. Alidou Seydou earns €15,000 per week. Adrian Truffert earns €19,000 per week, electrifying down the flank. Ibrahim Salah earns €20,000 per week, scoring big on and off the field. Fabian Rieder earns €21,000 per week, a financial force. Amin Gouiri earns €23,000 per week, dribbling past barriers. Azor Matusiwa earns €25,000 per week, epitome of strength and skill. Arnaud Kalimuendoand earns €28,000 per week, forming an unstoppable duo. Enzo Lefebvre also earns €38,500 per week. Steve Mandanda earns €43,000 per week, saving goals and securing their futures. Benjamin Bourigeaud earns €43,900 per week. Ludovic Blas earns €50,000 per week. Talent shining bright. Martin Terrier earns €57,000 per week. Top dog on and off the field. Arthur Theaty earns €70,000 per week, defending his title as a high earner. Bayern Munich's squad isn't just filled with trophies, but also jaw-dropping weekly wages that exceed many annual incomes. Starting off, lowest paid. Tarek Buchmann, €2,000. Daniel Peretz, €28,000. Bauner, Saar, €36,000. Sven Ulreich, €38,000. Jamal Musiala, €96,000. Eric Dyer, €96,000. Eric Maxim Chupo, Moting, €134,000. Rafael Guerreiro, €153,000. Konrad Leimer, €173,000. Dayot Upamecano, €192,000. Kim Min-jae, €230,000. Matthijs de Ligt, €307,000. Leon Goretzka, €346,000. Serge Gnabry, €362,000. Joshua Kimmich, €375,000. Leroy Sané, €384,000. Thomas Müller, €394,000. Manuel Neuer, €403,000. Harry Kane tops the list, earning €480,000. But what does this significant wage disparity indicate? Dominance or potential vulnerabilities? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Nashville SC player earns per week. Adam Zipic earns $1,373. Josh Bauer's salary is $1,812. Lucas McNaughton earns $1,923 per week. Elliot Panico earns $2,192. Teal Bunbury earns $4,808. Please like and follow our page and stay updated. Ta Anunga earns $5,288. Jacob Schaffelberg's salary is $6,731. Daniel Lovitz earns $10,697 weekly. Joe Willis, the team's goalkeeper, is compensated with $11,538 per week. Anibal Godoy earns $12,500 weekly. Jack Maher's salary is $13,462. Tyler Boyd earns $14,808 weekly. Shaq Moore's salary is $15,385. Sean Davis earns $17,500 weekly. Randall Leal's salary is $19,231. Sam Surridge, with a weekly paycheck of $48,077. Walker Zimmerman's salary of $61,538 reflects his crucial role. Hani Mukhtar, the team's golden boot, commands a weekly wage of $73,077, a testament to his exceptional goal-scoring ability. Nottingham Forest player earns per week. Alex Mighton. This young gun is just getting started, but his £3,400 weekly wage is still pretty exciting. Jonathan Panzo. With £10,000 hitting his account every week, Panzo's future is looking bright. Lewis O'Brien earns £15,000 per week. That's enough to make anyone excited. Anthony Elanga, raking in £25,000 weekly. This guy's living the dream. Please like and follow our page and stay updated. Danilo earns £30,000 every week. That's a seriously impressive paycheck. Harry Toffolo earns £35,000 every 7 days. We're jealous. Ola Aina gets £40,000 a week. This is where the real money starts. Zhou Huang scoring goals and earning £45,000 a week. What a life. Neko Williams makes £50,000 every week. That's a footballer's dream salary. Ibrahim Sangare. Wow, £75,000 a week. This guy's living the high life. Morgan Gibbs, white. £80,000. That's a seriously impressive paycheck. Nikola Milenkovic. An incredible £105,000 a week? We're speechless. This is how much every Manchester United player earns per week. Kobbie Mainoo, £10,000. Facundo Pellistri, £20,000. Altay Bayendir, £35,000. Alejandro Garnack, £50,000. Johnny Evans, £60,000. Sofian Amrabat, £65,000. Tyrell Malaysia, £75,000. Rasmus Højlund, £85,000. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, £90,000. Victor Lindelof, £120,000. Luke Shaw, £150,000. Harry Maguire, £190,000. Anthony, £200,000. Bruno Fernandes, £240,000. Mason Mount, £250,000. Marcus Rashford, £300,000. Raphael Varane, £340,000. Standing atop the wage mountain like a colossus, Casemiro commands the field with his skill and earns a staggering £350,000 per week. More than 3 times what some of his teammates make in the same time frame. For more interesting videos like this, please follow our page and stay up to date. Fulham FC players earns per week. Rodrigo Muniz from Brazil lights up the pitch with his £7,500, while German goalkeeper Steve Benda stands tall with his £10,000. Slovakian shot-stopper Marek Rodak ensures our defence remains solid, earning £15,000. British midfielder Tom Kearney orchestrates plays with his £30,000. The Welsh wizard Harry Wilson dazzles with his £35,000, while Nigerian defender Calvin Bassey fortifies our backline with his £45,000. American fullback Anthony Robinson storms down the wing with his £50,000. Serbian midfielder Sasa Lukic dictates play with his £63,000. While Spanish speedster Adama Traore sprints past defenders with his £65,000. French centre-back Issa Diop ensures defensive solidity with his £70,000. And Portuguese midfield maestro João Palhinha controls the midfield with his £80,000. Finally, Mexican striker Raul Jimenez leads our attack with his £100,000 weekly salary. Everton FC player earned per week. Billy Crellin. The future is bright for this young keeper, but for now, he's taking home a solid £2,500 a week. João Virginia. Showing promise between the sticks, Virginia earns a respectable £10,000 per week. Neil Maupay. A proven goal scorer, Maupay commands a weekly wage of £50,000. Jack Harrison. The attacking midfielder is raking in £60,000 weekly. Please like and follow our page and stay updated. Michael Keane. A defensive stalwart, Keane earns £69,000 a week. Abdoulaye Doucouré. The midfield workhorse is paid £75,000 per week. Dwight McNeil. The promising winger pockets £77,000. Idrissa Gueye. The midfield general earns a substantial £80,000 per week. Ashley Young. Experience comes at a price, and Young commands £83,000 a week. Calvert-Lewin earns £86,000 per week. James Tarkowski. A defensive rock, Tarkowski is paid a hefty £90,000 weekly. Jordan Pickford. Everton's #1 commands the highest wage at £110,000 per week. This is how much every Barcelona player earns per week. Alejandro Balde, €3,000. Fermin Lopez, €15,000. Lamine Yamal, €20,000. Inaki Peña, €62,000. Oriol Romeu, €67,000. Joao Felix, €77,000. Sergi Roberto, €96,000. Marcos Alonso, €102,000. Ter Stegen, €121,000. Gavi, €130,000. Ronald Araujo, €134,000. Vitor Roque, €140,000. Andreas Christensen, €173,000. Inigo Martinez, €180,000. Pedro, €180,000. Ferran Torres, €192,000. Joao Cancelo, €240,000. Rafinha, €240,000. Jules Kound, €260,000. Ilkay Gundogan, €360,000. Robert Lewandowski, €400,000. Frankie de Jong, €720,000. For more interesting videos like this, please follow our page and stay up to date. Charlotte FC players earns per week. Patrick Agyemang weaves his magic on the field for a salary of $1,200. George Marks, proudly representing the USA, earns $1,300. Ben Bender commands attention with a weekly paycheck of $1,600. Jalen Lindsay earns an impressive $4,800. Please like and follow our page and stay updated. Adelson Malanda from France isn't holding back, pocketing a jaw-dropping $5,200. Brant Bronico represents with pride, earning $5,900. Kerwin Vargas flies the Colombian flag high, making waves with his $7,200. Scott Arfield from Canada shows us maple leaf magic, pulling in $7,600. Bill Tuiloma from New Zealand earns a solid $8,300. Jere Uronen from Finland proves his worth with $8,600. Christian Kalina shines bright with $9,600. Nathan Byrne commands attention with $10,700. Ashley Westwood reaches for the stars with $14,400. Brecht de Jager from Belgium takes us to new heights with $15,700. And last but not least, Enzo Copetti from Argentina steals the show with $19,200. How much every PSG player earns per week? Hugo Ekitike. At €76,923 a week, this rising star is proving his worth with every touch. Manuel Ugarte. €118,846 lands in Ugarte's pocket every week. This young midfielder is making some serious noise, and his salary reflects his growing talent. Kimpembe, €147,692 a week, keeps this defensive rock happy. He's a key part of PSG's backline, and his paycheck shows it. Nordi Mukiele. Not to be outdone, Mukiele is locking down the defense and his finances with his €161,538 weekly salary. Fabian Ruiz. The midfield maestro isn't just conducting the game, he's conducting a symphony of cash with his €174,808 weekly salary. Keylor Navas. Experience pays, and for Navas, it pays €209,808 a week. Donnarumma. The future is bright, and for Donnarumma, it's also very lucrative. His €244,808 weekly salary proves that young talent gets rewarded at PSG. Marco Asensio. Every trick, every flick, every goal earns Asensio a cool €279,808 a week. This magician with the ball is weaving his magic on the pitch and at the bank. Milan Skriniar. Solid as a rock, Skriniar is worth his weight in gold, literally at €314,615 a week. Marquinhos. Leading by example on and off the pitch, Marquinhos commands a king's ransom of €323,077 a week. He's the captain, the leader, and a very well-paid one at that. Lucas Hernandez. Lightning speed translates to lightning-fast deposits for Hernandez. €365,385 a week ensures this defender is sprinting to the bank just as fast as he sprints down the field. Ousmane Dembele. Every dribble, every nutmeg earns Dembele a staggering €384,615 a week. Kylian Mbappe. The name alone makes headlines, and his paycheck reflects that. A mind-blowing €1,384,615 lands in his account every week. Kylian Mbappe truly reigns supreme, not just on the pitch, but in the PSG wallet.